Today, you're gonna be served a Kentucky Fried critique. That was a good one. So I'm about to try the worst rated KFC in my area. I went on Yelp and I found the one with the worst ratings. Guys, it has 1.5 stars and some of the reviews are quite scary. So I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna be judging on flavor. Does it taste how it should? Presentation, does it look how it should? And of course, portion, like did they give me the right amount of food? Things like that. And I just wanna say a little disclaimer. Fast food employees have some of the hardest jobs ever. I don't care what you say, it's super high stress. You're constantly going, dealing with people's complaints. It's a lot, right? So I am not trying the worst rated place like to drag the employees. It's literally just for fun, just to see if it's really as bad as people say. You get me? Okay, so this location has 1.5 stars out of 5 on Yelp with a lot of reviews. Not just 1 or 2, I think there's 20 some. Okay, so the first person said, we ordered extra crispy 8-piece chicken and got some soggy, pale, gross chicken that even the air fryer couldn't save. Next one says, I started to eat the food. What was supposed to be cold, the coleslaw, was room temperature, and what was supposed to be hot was cold and stale. Crispy chicken was cold. Chicken fingers were cold. Fries felt like they'd been sitting on the rack for no less than 45 minutes. They were stale and hard. I heartily recommend to never get food at this KFC. Next person says, if I could give no stars, I would. The employees clearly don't want to be there. I felt like I was an inconvenience to them as a customer. Once I finally did receive my food, it was just poorly put together and dry and didn't taste good whatsoever. Okay, so this review seems to be more about the customer service than the food because he didn't give any specifics about the food. He just said it just didn't taste good and it was poorly put together basically, right? All I'm gonna say is, of course, as an employee, you should try to make people feel welcomed, but everyone does have bad days. It happens. And sometimes, you know, if the food wasn't that bad, cut some people some slack. Unless if they were like rude to you, you know? You're at a KFC, not the Ritz. You know what I mean? Like, don't expect that level of service. Maybe that's just me. The next person said, the worst and dirty place. Smells horrible. The guy cleaning the floor is the same preparing drive-through food. Ooh, that is kind of gross, you know? I didn't even order. I left the line and went to another restaurant in the area. This next person said, guys, please save yourself from undercooked chicken. See, that scares me. Now, of course, this is alleged. KFC, don't get mad at me. This is just what this reviewer said. I don't know if it was actually undercooked, so it's a legend. This next person said, I wouldn't waste a penny on this place ever again. My husband had a late night craving and literally everything he ordered had no flavor. It tasted like dirt. If we had gone outside and scooped up dirty, she put dirty. If we had gone outside and scooped up dirty from our garden, it would have had a better, fresher flavor than the food we got here. My expectations weren't high considering it's KFC, but come on. I would at least expect my mac and cheese to taste like cheese. The mashed potatoes didn't even resemble mashed potatoes. Overall, such a bad experience. Save your money and get some real chicken from Publix. Goodness. And then someone else said, was dirty, lousy food, chicken dried out, no flavor, very small pieces, mashed potatoes like soup. Worst KFC ever. Don't eat there. Call to talk to the manager. He never called back or cared. Let me speak to your manager. Okay, let's do one more. This person said, worst place I have been to in a long time. I walked in, no one in line, 2 terrible employees talking to each other, and finally looked up. I ordered 1 chicken breast to go. They debated with each other who was going to get it. Okay, I can't. When I got home, I found a very greasy thigh, slightly bloody inside. Oh my God. Once again, that's a legend. I don't know. But I'm gonna be checking my chicken today just in case. Okay, so that's enough of that. Let's dig into the food. I got secret recipe fries, mashed potatoes and gravy, chicken tenders, popcorn chicken, mac and cheese, a biscuit, spicy KFC chicken sandwich, and a original chicken breast. So I'm nervous, but I'm excited because I'm very hungry. So if it tastes decent, I'm gonna devour it. Okay, here's the mashed potatoes. That looks very normal. Typical consistency, typical amount of gravy. It is a small portion, but KFC always gives tiny side portions, which is an issue, but that's just the whole brand. We got the mac and cheese. Okay, that looks pretty normal too. Wait, how do these smell? That smells a little less strong than their typical gravy, but we'll see. The mac and cheese smells perfect. It smells just like their mac and cheese. Okay, we got the popcorn chicken. I have not had popcorn chicken in a long time. Now here's the chicken breast. Okay, this looks pretty good. It doesn't look too greasy. A lot of the times KFC's fried chicken can be incredibly greasy, like incredibly so. That looks pretty appetizing. Then we got the spicy chicken sandwich. Had to get a sandwich, test it out. That looks nice. Ooh, the mayonnaise looks all gelatinous, but that's how it always looks, honestly. Pickles. Wait, this is, first mistake. This is not the spicy sandwich. I don't see any spicy sauce. This is just the typical chicken sandwich. First red flag. Now here's the secret recipe fries. Such a cute container. I love it so much. They look good, pretty full. And then we have the biscuits. Ooh, these look overcooked. Is that just me? Those look very, very, very dark. I don't know. And then we have some chicken tenders. Ooh. Okay, those look fine. I got 3 of them. And then we got some ranch, we got some KFC sauce. Thank you, thank you. Very good. Okay, so the whole order was correct. It all looks great besides the chicken sandwich. That was the one mistake. Not a huge deal, like it'll still taste good. I'm just gonna miss that spiciness. Oh, by the way guys, subscribe to my channel, Timmy's Takeout, for more fast food reviews. I try brand new fast food items. I do full menu taste tests, and I try some crusty locations as well, like this video. I'm excited. Honestly, everything looks very appetizing. My nerves have gone down a lot for sure. Oh, thumbnail. Let's have a little popcorn chicken moment. I'm scared. Not really, a little bit. Just of the chicken, it's okay though. Okay, let's eat. First things first, let's try the biscuit. Okay, let's just kind of open it. Oh my God. Okay, so already the top of it feels like rock hard. Like, that is not cute. Oh wow. I'm not just saying this because it's the worst rated KFC. That's the worst biscuit, KFC biscuit I've had. So flavor is fine. It tastes like the simple baking soda-y KFC biscuit, right? But the texture? It's like so stale. Like it's burnt, but not only burnt, it also tastes stale. And by burnt, I don't mean like charred, but just like overcooked. Like the top is so hard. Oh, wow. Okay, so this lived up to the worst rated name for sure. I'm giving the biscuits a 2 out of 10. Very sad, very sad. Next up, let's try the popcorn chicken, shall we? Like I said, it looks good, good portion. Smells fantastic. I feel a lot safer I'm eating these because I know that these are most likely not gonna be undercooked. I'm more nervous about the chicken breast, so I'll be checking inside of that before I put it in my mouth for sure. Okay, let's try the popcorn chicken. Mmm. Tastes like my memories. They're good. Not crispy though. I mean, that was a tiny bit crispy, but they have more of a cakey breading texture than a crispy one. I don't know if that's just this location or if it's always like this. I haven't had these in a while, so. But flavor is great. Very black peppery and salty. Tastes like a country fried steak a bit. But I do feel like it's a bit more breading than chicken. Let's try it with the ranch first and then. This is some cheap ranch, but it gets the job done. Okay, let's try the KFC sauce. This is like a honey mustardy, tangy moment. Okay, so I like them, but they could be so much better. And I don't feel like they're that out of the ordinary compared to other locations' popcorn chicken, honestly. This is how my memories tasted, so I think they did a fine job with these. I think I'm gonna give the popcorn chicken a nice 8 out of 10. And I'm basing these ratings on like the worst rated location. Does that make sense? So for this worst rated location, it's an 8 out of 10. Do you get me? Next up, let's try the fries. Okay, secret recipe. What was that? I just saw something fly across the window. 1 second. Okay, it was either a huge bird or someone like threw a jacket across my window. That scared me, like a big shadow passed by. Oh my God, okay, let's try the fries. Hold on. Those taste so stale. Not cold, stale. They taste old. I've had KFC's fries and I have loved them. I think they have a great secret recipe seasoning on them or like batter. But these, there's a strong aftertaste of like oldness. Not rotting, but just like aged. And you definitely don't want your fries to be aged, so I'm not gonna eat any more of these just in case. They're not crunchy. They're not waxy like a cold fry. They're chewy. That's different. But they look good. The presentation's nice. I'm gonna give the KFC fries a 1 out of 10 based on this location. Next up, let's try the chicken tenders. I love a good chicken tender. Let's break it open just to make sure it's fully cooked. Okay. That looks cooked to me, doesn't it? It actually looks quite juicy. Mmm. 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 Let's try them with the ranch. Oh my God. Mmm. KFC sauce. Mmm. Oh. These tenders are fantastic. They taste like the typical KFC tender, which KFC has decent tenders, let me just say. They're not Popeyes level, but they're good. They're like strong. And these taste honestly great. Like the coating is nice and crunchy, flavorful. The chicken's nice and juicy inside. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just checking. Making sure. They taste perfect. I'm giving the tenders a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Next up, let's try the mashed potatoes and gravy. As we all know, KFC has very processed, like powdered mashed potatoes, but their gravy is just unbeatable. The best gravy ever made. So let's try it. That tastes horrible. I'm like worried that I swallowed that. I'm shocked. This is the worst rated video I've ever done. Oh my God. So something about the gravy tastes like chemicals. I'm not saying that there's chemicals in it at all. I'm just saying that's just the flavor that it's giving me. That tastes awful. I can't tell if it's like old and like kind of rotten or if it's just like there's something else in it. I don't know if it's a different recipe. It just doesn't taste right. It tastes totally off. I am a KFC gravy expert. I could drink it. This is not it. This is horrible. I don't know what that is. It just tastes weird. So off. I'm giving this a 0 out of 10. Wow. Next up, let's try the KFC chicken sandwich. This has mayo and pickles and a chicken fillet. Of course, once I bite into it, I'm gonna look and see if there's any pink. If there is, I will spit it out. What is this random piece? I think we're good. In fact, it tastes overcooked. That's not good. Oh my God. I just want to make this clear. You guys have seen me taste test worst locations, and some of them haven't been that bad. I've praised them before. This is horrible. This chicken sandwich just tastes like salt. Tastes like oily salt. I don't know how they could slay the chicken tender so hard and then just create this chicken sandwich. It's dry, it's overcooked, it's way too salty, it's way too greasy. The breading is so greasy that it just kind of like falls apart in your mouth. You just taste grease. I hate it. I sound like such a negative person. This is not me. At least it didn't taste rotten, so that's nice. And at least it wasn't undercooked. So I'm giving the chicken sandwich a 2.5 out of 10. Okay, so next up, let's try the mac and cheese. Let's check out the texture. Looks normal. Looks very creamy and delicious, actually. Let's try it. That tastes normal. Thank God. I love it. I'm just so glad some of these taste good so I can still have lunch. I can't stop. Noodles are perfectly cooked. Cheese sauce is nice and creamy. Tastes like its usual processed flavor. They put a good amount. It tastes perfect. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Fantastic. Okay. Last but not least, we have the chicken breast. Like I said, I'm the most scared of this just because of the alleged reviews that said that there was undercooked chicken. And this is the biggest piece of chicken that I have here. So let's open it up. Okay. Okay. That looks cooked to me. Hallelujah. Love that. Okay, let's try it. So surprisingly, the flavor is great. It's not too greasy. I mean, it is greasy, but it's not too greasy. It's definitely not crunchy though. And it's so overcooked. Like, it's rubbery. I don't hate it because I love chicken breast. It's my favorite part of the meat, of the chicken. But it's just so overcooked and dry. It's chewy. I'm gonna give the chicken breast a 5 out of 10. Overall, the reviews weren't really exaggerating, in my opinion. A lot of these things were bad. A few of them were inedible, like the mashed potatoes. The fries had a very odd flavor too. The biscuits were super overcooked. The chicken sandwich tasted awful. So let me know in the comments below, what's your favorite KFC item? Subscribe to my channel, Timmy's Takeout, for more fast food reviews. I'll see you next video. I love you so much. Ooh.